What's up, everyone? It's Doug the Dog Guy, and I am here with my friend Brenda. Brenda is the owner and founder of Pets with Brenda in the Hamptons up in New York. How are you, Brenda?
Hi, Doug. I'm doing good, and you?
Yeah, I'm so excited to hear your story. Brenda has a really exciting story about something that happened with one of her pet sitting clients. And she is actually going to be my first of a series of people that are going to share their stories here with all of you on my Doug the Dog Guy YouTube channel. I am really excited about this series. I'm excited to hear your story, Brenda, and everyone else's stories down the line. If you are interested in sharing your story with my audience, you can shoot me an email at doug@badtothebonepetcare.com. Give me a little bit of information about the story that you would like to tell, and then I will send you a scheduling link so that we can get on a Zoom call and make it happen. So, with that, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos. I am posting every Wednesday here in 2025. And now that my little spiel is done, Brenda, tell us a little bit about your business and the services that you offer before we get into your story.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much for having me here today. And so I'm Brenda, as you said. I do pet sitting in the Hamptons. I have been doing pet sitting for since 2018 when I started in the vet clinic. And then I move on from vet clinic, but I still was doing pet sitting as a part-time and doing other jobs. So now, starting last year, I kind of like became this as a full-time job, and I'm investing like my time having you as a coach, and trying to get my business going and hopefully getting more clients. And yeah, that's what I do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you primarily do overnight pet sitting right now, right?
Yes, that's what most of my clients look for. I do offer walks, visits, also grooming sides, which is trimming nails, brushing, but my clients always go for the overnights
That's
services.
awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So tell us what happened with this client.
Sure. So this was right in the beginning of my journey as a pet sitter. And as you know, and everybody knows, we make a few mistakes. And on that day, I was taking care of this very special dog, and I put some clothes to wash in the washer machine. And while the clothes were washing, I went to take a shower. So I went to take a shower, and the dog was with me in the bedroom. And I get out of the shower, and I just like watching some videos, waiting for the clothes to to get done so I could put in the dryer. But then the dog start looking at the door like he was hearing something. And as we know, dogs can hear much better than we as humans. So I thought that was weird because nobody was at the house and was a huge house. So I turned off my video because I was listening to a video, and I start listening to a dripping. So it looked like a was raining inside the house. So I thought that was weird. So I walked out of the room, which, just so I give you a scenario, was in the second floor. My room was in the second floor, and the dryer and washer machine was in the second floor as well. When I looked on the floor, everything was flooded, every corner, like, and
Oh
the
no.
water was already going towards the stairs, and like a waterfall. It's just like a
Oh
waterfall.
no.
So I look at that situation and I got desperate. So I called the owner. The owner was miles away. And she answered the phone, and I was like, listen, I was washing my clothes and this happened. And she was like, okay, turn it off the washer machine. So I did. I haven't gone downstairs yet, so I didn't know how huge was the damage because I was just freaked out. I just called the owner, to try to, and she's like, "Okay, put some towels on the floor, and I gonna call someone to help." And I was like, "Great." So I went downstairs. When I went downstairs, through the ceiling was coming water. So the entire living room have water dripping down up to the basement. That's when I called her again. And I was just shocked. Like, and I showed her everything. She got desperate. I got desperate. She had a couple people come in, like to kind of like try to dry out the place. And because the houses are made of wood, uh, they had to knock down the house. Like half of the house had to be turned out. Like they had to remove all the furniture. They have to put like all this huge how do you call that thing? The dry.
Yeah, the fan.
A fan, yes. They put like a huge fence. Me and the dog was sleeping with fans in the house for like 5 days. The owner, oh my God, she was very desperate and she couldn't come back because of personal reasons. Um, so I learned a lot from that experience. First of all, do not wash your clothes and like you can wash your clothes, but please be on top of it. Don't put your clothes to wash and leave the house or go shower. Like make sure that you're in the area where you can listen to the machine. And second of all, be empathetic. Because I was so nervous at the time, I felt that I didn't really give the support that she needed, and I could have done more. So after that, we got things straight, thank God, because I really appreciate her dog and I really appreciate her. But yeah, I should have been more empathetic and have like even though it was a really new situation for me, I could have ways that I could have been more helpful. And at the time I wasn't. So it was really good for me to learn this experience. She got a new house and that was my nightmare story.
Wow, that is a nightmare.
Yes, it was. It was.
Can't even imagine. I'm thinking about how many clients I've washed my clothes at their house, and I guess I've just gotten really lucky that I've never had a disaster.
Yes.
knock
I,
knock on wood.
knock on wood, knock on wood. It is, and it can happen to anybody, like you were just like, I was just there taking a shower and like putting the washer machine. Oh, and of course I asked the insurance people because the insurance people was coming in and out, and I was so worried that was my fault. And they were like, no, the washer machine was old and everything. And I was like, okay, at least, and thank God she was nice enough to not sue me because I did destroy her house. Or like technically, not me, but the machine. Um, and was a couple months to restore.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think to everybody listening, this is your sign to go get insurance. If you don't have insurance, get it.
Yes, I did not have insurance at the time. Like I said, I was blessed that she didn't want to
Yeah.
come after me. But yeah,
You got really lucky. You got really lucky. Yeah.
I did. I
Oh
did.
man. Wow. Well, hopefully no more disaster scenarios for you.
No, now I really pay attention. Now I don't leave I don't leave like washing clothes. And also especially if it's in the second floor, don't wash your clothes in the second floor.
Oh man. Well, uh thanks for sharing your story, Brenda. And if people want to learn more about you and follow you, what's your Instagram and Facebook and what's your website?
Sure, thank you. So it's Pets with Brenda all together. The same for Instagram, website, and Facebook.
Awesome. Awesome. I'll put all of your links down in the description below.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing your story. And to everybody watching, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that, I am Doug the Dog Guy. That's Brenda, and we're reminding you to stay positive.